They belong to this one overseer I'm talking about. They call him Scar.
Yang Yang, that sounds like a kind of hot name. So be careful. Be very careful what you're gonna say after this. Oh, oh no, ma'am. Oh, wait, did she just get taken?
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent so much
Oh no, not the
time on
cards. Not the cards. I love cards. Wait. Oh no.
Access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfall Barrens. That place is now
Little
off limits.
hairpiece.
What is your business, young lady? It's my third shift and you're still here.
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty at noon yesterday. Nice to see
Oh,
you
is this
again.
the girl from the restaurant? That's how powerful it is.
I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself.
It is. I remember her trailer.
I need to go look for someone. I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back. Would you let me through?
Be that as it may, I cannot let you, given the current circumstances. My apologies.
Well, everything seems fine in the city. Are things really that bad on the front lines?
That's why we must stay vigilant, so people in the city can go on peacefully with their lives.
I don't know. That's still like scary. Like that would personally like be scary to me to know. It's like Attack on Titan, you know? It's like Attack on Titan and how sure it's peaceful inside, but like out there, if everything's as bad as you say it is, or you're like kind of implying, then isn't it like a matter of time before this like fragile peace can get broken?
Besides, General
Caged
Gian
bird,
is
cornered
currently
rat.
there at the
Yeah.
Norfall Barrens base. Dangerous as it is, he will keep an eye on every soldier, including the one you're looking for.
General Gian, I have him.
We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
She just told you what she needs to do.
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I promised him, so I gotta give it my all. I understand your concern.
If it's that scary and leaving requires papers, why are the gates wide open rather than having them closed and getting people through a smaller gatehouse? I feel like if they closed the gates, that would freak people out even more than leaving them open like that.
I don't
Like
want to be a
then
bother.
then they'll really
Would it
feel
help if I
like they're
hid my
trapped in there.
presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though. I wouldn't be able to see you clearly.
Listen, nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek. It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass.
The little cheek scratch. Oh wait, ooh, I'm so cool. I'm so cool.
Your access pass has been verified.
Me with the freaking top grade wife of the person in charge, or yeah, I'm gonna say wife of the person in charge. High level authorization, yes.
Just you two?
No, her too. The monk over there is coming with us.
Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it.
Gathering waves. Target confirmed.
I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed. Will it be an issue for you?
Yeah, is it an issue? Is it allowed? Please? I said please.
Well, it says you have the highest level of access. So, no procedural issues here.
Damn. Not just high level access, but highest level access, chat.
Honestly, he could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass. No one would question it.
Really? Oh my gosh, I'm so cool.
Sure.
Lead an army. We could let everybody out of the gates if we wanted to. Explains why she wants to leave the city. She tells you about the person she's looking for.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran, and you believe he's in the Midnight Rangers camp in Deseret Highland?
Exactly.
What's your relationship with the person? Why is it so important for you to find him? Do you know anything about the mangosteen? Imagine. Why is it so important?
Mr. Zhongye seemed confused. He's gone through a lot searching for his enlisted grandson. Lending a helping hand was the least I could do. I reported his situation to the patrol station, but with the chaos on the front line, Mr. Zhongye has been extremely worried about his grandson's safety. He'd sneak out to look for his grandson the moment no one was watching. I'm really worried about him.
What's your relationship
His
with him?
name is Ji-yuan. I don't know him in person. On my way down the mountain, I ran into his grandfather who was looking for his grandson on his own but ended up lost.
That totally confused my brain for a second. Ran into the grandfather because he would go out looking for his grandson, but then he got lost. Got you.
I couldn't just leave an elderly person like him out there. So I thought I'd escort him to the nearest city and make further plans once we're safe.
You're willing to go to such lengths with someone you don't know. You have a kind soul, Master Tianxing.
It's all thanks to many kind-hearted people. Without them, Mr. Zhongye and I wouldn't have made it to Jinzhou.
Counterattacking and shields. All I know about her is that she broke my 50-50 for shorekeeper.
This mangosteen? It's got some fresh-looking leaves, soft, springy skin, and 8 fleshy segments fully ripened inside. It looks like a nice fruit.
And she had a fun trailer. Thanks for the tip on how to pick out the good ones. Where are you from?
I grew up in my sect on a mountain. Spent most of my time training with my masters. One day, I was told training in seclusion was not enough. I must engage with the world to further my skills. So I started my self-cultivating journey. I've been to various cities and gained valuable lessons, but there is still so much more
to the
learn.
west of you.
According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhongye's grandson is very likely in the Deseret Highland. Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him.
Let's go together.
Of course.
You don't look like soldiers. Why are you here? The frontliners are right up ahead.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
Showed her Midnight Rangers badge and asked him about
A missing person. Juyan. The one you're looking for. Is he an average person?
Doggo!
Not a resonator. I
Doggo
suppose.
sighting.
Yes. Have you seen him? Is he all right?
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed determined to join us. He's been secretly following our troops since last year.
Excuse me, is that safe? Is that safe to just let him do that?
I think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him away, so if he's not in the city,
Photobombed by a booper? It's okay, he's allowed.
he must be in the rear guards camp. He can't be anywhere else. The actual front lines are right up ahead, and we, the Midnight Rangers, would never allow non-servicemen to approach and risk getting killed.
Well, I guess that's good.
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, I have a request for you, my Outrider comrade. On your way there, you should run into 2 detection beacons. They just went offline. Could you go check on them?
Ruh-roh.
Sure, we will.
Ruh-roh. Surely nothing happened.
I'll send the coordinates to your terminal.
The way I should have.
Is that the beacon? Why are there so many people?
Oh, is it that broken thing up there?
They don't look like soldiers.
Did they break a beacon? 1.0 puzzles are painful sometimes. Oh, is that a common thing? Puzzles like that?
Greetings. What might interest you here? It's dangerous.
Oh, nothing
Strange
really.
civilian?
You see, we're just on our way south to the city.
Stop lying. I saw it.
Excuse me, about this detection beacon.
Hey, yo, what you doing up there?
Run, everyone!
You look shady as hell. Don't let him run off.
I can't move. So hungry.
Oh, no. Hey, yo.
Please don't arrest us! We really had no choice.
Hey, he kind of cute, though.
What happened? Do you need help?
What's going on here?
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back to the city.
Uh-huh.
We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke.
We ain't eating in
Some
ages.
of us can barely move, because we're so damn hungry.
Uh-huh.
Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really using these things, we thought it might get us a few pennies.
I see.
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from the direction it covers. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides. Have you thought about the consequences?
Probably not, because she just said that they're so damn hungry. You kind of lose rationale when you're hungry.
We ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before
Yep.
the Tacit Discords kill us.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please, return the parts. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have my flatbreads. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
Aww.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you eat.
Oh, at least they still have manners.
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
Hey, yo. What you got with that clunky-looking knife? Did we just get bamboozled?
Watch out!
Hello? Hello, hello, hello? Oh.
A tough nut, ain't you?
Oh, we changed into her.
Just helped you. Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids. Don't test our patience.
They're brats.
Do as you're told.
Sounds so weird.
Don't make it tough on yourself, or you'll be lucky to leave in one piece.
I will not.
Well... I guess I leveled up too much.
Stop!
They're
We
from
surrender.
Brooklyn.
Take us in!
Why did you attack us when I already gave you food and funds? Do you have other mouths to feed, aside from what we see here?
That's crazy. They try attacking us, and then when they lose, they're like, "Oh, I surrender! I surrender! we can go in, right? We can still go in."
They seem trained. These are not ordinary people.
Uh-oh.
Of course we're ordinary people. We just joined the exiles recently.
Mm-hmm.
We done some wrongs. Tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang.
Oh,
the
his
battles up
accent is
north
thick,
were so
thick.
crazy. Our new boss ran out of food before we could even figure out the camp. Figured we'd be better off just to go back to the city and get locked up.
Then we ran out of food and cash halfway, so we turned to thieving. We ain't got the balls to rob the army, but with stuff just sitting around, why not? Hey, since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra cash our way? There's a bunch of us, some injured too.
The
Your first man ain't gonna
audacity is
cut it for us to
crazy.
survive.
We have some spare supplies. We shouldn't give them more. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like I'm just being swindled for more and more stuff at this point. Or should I be nice and give them more supplies? Are there a bunch, or am I being lied to? They attacked me, so I'm just... You're lucky you get to live this time? Oh my gosh. If this was the commander, he would probably pick the first one.
Wait. What I gave them was enough for them to make it to Jinzhou even when they are so many. I used to travel alone when I left my master. I know how much it takes for someone to survive.
Oh.
Hey, what's wrong with you, girlie? It won't hurt to give us more.
Oh, wow.
Pain comes with coveting. He who knows he has enough is rich. It was only meant to sustain you long enough for you to reach the city.
I wouldn't mind playing a gacha game where we're the baddie. Oh, I would play that in a heartbeat. Are you kidding me? Absolutely. Maybe not like completely like, I don't know. I wouldn't want to like be bad purely for the sake of being bad. You know? I would want some like really interesting reasons and stuff. Almost like Overlord, but not Overlord. Yeah, like I would want to... We seem bad in like the face of the world that like we're in. But our reasons for doing what we're doing is like solid.
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily in a time like this. If we can't find jobs in the city, we're gonna starve again.
I came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard time, but even I have managed to make a living with my own hands.
Mm-hmm.
If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Liu Xian Tea House and ask for Jian Xin. I will gladly help you search for jobs and work alongside you.
Fine. We'll go. Hurry, move, let's get out of here. I'm not listening to this lecture anymore.
No, I wasn't trying to... Wait. Please put that down.
Ugh, quite the sharp eye you got. Fine, here you go.
She's like, I will beat your ass again one more time before you leave.
Is this the only detection beacon you messed with?
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying to steal and you bumped right into it.
Really? Then why does that one over there seem broken too?
Oh man, they're just lying for everything.
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages. Plus, we ain't ever reached it with all those thorns.
Mm-hmm.
I see. You may leave now. The military's base is
People are
not far
shady as
from
hell.
here. Shall we fix the beacons before going?
Okay. Keyboard and
Master
mouse
Tianxing,
during
are you
fights.
alright?
This is
And I
my
do
first
prefer
time
the
on a
controller
battlefield.
during fights.
It feels so different here.
It's just outside of the fights that my brain apparently goes brrr. Ask the staff about the current situation. Oh my god.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough. We must reach out to the city again and demand more supplies immediately.
Mm-hmm.
But the approval process is going to...
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock here. Any delay could mean the end of our defense. Do they not comprehend? Here's a list of what we need.
As a console wuwa player, I know exactly what you were doing.
I'll talk to them if you can't make them listen. Now go, go, go! Move, move! What is it? Why are we still not done distributing these? You new here? Are you backups too? Wait, you don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers, and they...
Showed her Midnight Rangers badge.
Excuse me, one moment please. Careful! This chest holds vital medical supplies. If the wounded return and
she's
find no
stressed.
medicine, it's on you. Handle with care and precision.
Oh man.
An outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Now, I've got wounded soldiers coming soon, and you're just in time to help.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. Have to answer this. Yes, what is it? An overclocked resonator. Understood. I'll be there immediately.
Overclocked?
I'm sorry, could you do me a favor? The wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to escort them to the medics, but I've got to deal with the overclocked resonator now. Could you please take care of them?
She said that like...
What exactly do you need us to do?
Just make sure they are safe. The medics will take care of their wounds.
Sure, leave it to us. Pay no mind to that I can't even solve a basic puzzle. I can totally protect your people.
Thank you.
Some people are just, I guess, more brawn. I'm not even that.
It's so busy here. It looks like they don't even have the time to catch their breath.
Supplies, medical care, equipment maintenance, personnel management, and logistics. They must carefully manage these matters to provide vital support for our fighters.
Well, you did have the solution, just the wrong button.
So this is what a real war looks like. I had no idea it could get this bad.
Who's gonna tell them about Nikke's war?
Most people would never have the chance to witness any of this. It's natural for you not to know.
It's like one of those things where you're when I read that, or like when I heard that, the first thing I thought of was like, well, at least y'all are getting your supplies. They don't get their supplies over in that game.
I think this is exactly what our military strives for, to ensure peace and safety for our citizens. It's a sacrifice made so others don't have to live in fear.
The wounded soldiers are here. Let's go check on them. Supplies? No supplies for the melee squad. But see, that's the thing, right? It's like, no supplies for the melee squad. No supplies for your literal best top goddess squad. Ooh, no supplies for anybody. Let's see. Where are they at? Where are they at? Gotta live off the land. But they shouldn't have to. Uh-oh.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm just a little out of breath.
You don't seem okay.
It's okay. I'm fine.
I'll go find a medic.
You brought the medic over to take care of Jinju. That's so good. No wonder humanity lost. Melee squad was kicking ass. They should have just give supplies to all. Well, like here, like the thing that I think like low-key pisses me off with the supply situation, right? is that they constantly were told that like supplies were coming, you know? And so then these Nikkeis are like waiting for supplies that never come until they're told after like basically the entire squad dies. Oh yeah, the supplies are not coming. Wasn't the melee squad in shambles and doing worse than every other squad? Yeah, I think like other squads were getting
Like
supplies.
I said, it's not a big deal. No need to fix me up. Let me go.
But then that's when you find out that they were basically what? The freaking spearhead squad? And that it was on purpose they weren't getting supplies.
Please calm down. Your wound is still bleeding.
That's barely a scratch. You can't stop me.
Also, real and true, Cam. Now is not the time for bravado.
That's not bravado. My wounds can close on their own. It's my resonance ability. The medics should go take care of other people in need.
Stop squirming, will you? We're here because you need our help. Calm down and stay where you are.
They did poorly because of their melee nature. Supplies wouldn't have fixed that. Well, no, because like, didn't some of them die from like mind switches brought about from like not eating? So like supplies would have helped for like those people. Maybe not like the ones who died from like the battles, like the ones who were like not eating and then getting like a mind switch from that.
Please hold him still for me.
Sure.
After some chaos, you helped medics in treating the wounded.
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired. Please take some rest.
They look badly injured.
Don't worry, they've received proper treatment now. They'll recover in time. Thanks to General Jian, we've seen a significant drop in the number of casualties. I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary people, not resonators. The battles were brutal even back then, with the stench of blood lingering through the rain.
Would have been one if they sent out Cindy earlier, because Red Sus wouldn't have had all that time to develop corruption. I think it was too late though. Even if they sent out Cindy like a little bit earlier, by the time Cindy was like anywhere close to being ready, she had already done a whole bunch of experiments. And then by the time she got to Cindy, she was like perfecting what she was already doing.
But things have improved. Each injury represents countless tacit discords eliminated by our brave soldiers. Resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible warriors. Those who have to retreat from injury must have already taken out hundreds of enemies.
Oh, wow. They are our heroes.
They are the ones keeping our people safe. What I've been doing is not worth mentioning compared to them.
Please don't put it like that. Without your help, we couldn't have helped so many wounded soldiers in such a short time. Now that they're all safe, you should go and take care of your own issues.
Thank you. May I ask where the quartermaster is?
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above, directing munitions distribution. Just take that lift and you should find him there.
Rover, where are we going next?
I want to talk to the quartermaster too.
Here are some recipes for dietary supplements from my sect. They might help the wounded recover sooner.
Oh, great. You have my thanks.
I will say that the Ian voices aren't as bad as I remember in like the very like beginning of the game. That being said, there are still like some voices that are like better than others. Like some voices still have like this slight like robotic quality to them. reach the upper level. I'm on an elevator. Do you think I can fall? I think I could have fell. Ooh. I just love how I just do that in the middle of the base. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. I like the way they depict these areas in gray.
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the consumables as soon as possible and check our communication lines while you're at it. Yua, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Yua. Where is she? What do you need?
Yue.
Excuse me. I'm an outrider of the Midnight Rangers. This is Rover, and this is Master Tianxing, who came here to look for someone.
I like how Yang Yang is like acting as our past right now, being a Midnight Ranger. Do you need our help?
I saw you help arrange the wounded there. Yasholam would need your help more than I do. Thank you, but I must remain to oversee vital military supplies.
Mm-hmm. You seem busy.
Jinzhou is the gateway to Huanlong, and the Desert Rock Highland is the gateway to Jinzhou. A single breach could have dire consequences. Our defense must hold at all costs. The tacit discords are not humans. They don't do truces or ceasefires. For as long as they exist, this war will rage on endlessly. Supply is the lifeblood of our army, and I am tasked with keeping it flowing. But now we are facing a shortage.
Doesn't sound good. Tell them about the person you're looking for. Ask the quartermaster about whereabouts.
Juyen. So he never sent a letter home? Not even once?
Not even once.
The Midnight Rangers are no longer recruiting non-resonators lately. But Juyen was a stubborn boy. Last year, when the battles hadn't gotten so intense, he would trail us rear guards, eager to join the front line. Now, we sent him back to the city time and time again, and he just kept finding ways to come back. With the battle escalating, it's getting increasingly dangerous out here. I shouldn't keep him here any longer. I was just thinking about having the logistics team bring him back to the city when you guys showed up.
You got my ass playing ZZZ, Roop. What do you mean by that? What made you play ZZZ?
Oh, now I remember. He should be currently on the floor above.
You want to go look for him first?
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join you later.
We'll be meeting up with you. Did a brief salute and left. Take out the mangosteen.
What are you doing?
What's going on?
Oh, please excuse me. Thought that was a grenade.
Oh, Nars.
Is this a mangosteen?
Oh, that's how you know he's been on the front lines too long. I pull out a fruit and he's like, "Ooh, grenade!" A grenade?
It's a type of old-fashioned explosive. The lament caused a global technological regression and shortage of resources.
Oh, and apparently they're not common.
While tacitite weapons were being developed, most people had limited knowledge of tacitite as an energy source. As a result, primitive products combining old and new technology emerged. The hand grenade was one of them. With the rapid growth of tacitite weapons, these crude explosives were eventually phased out in favor of more advanced weaponry.
What do you know about the mangosteen?
Well, it's not a local fruit, so we can only get it through imports. But with the recent tacit discord outbreaks, we've had to prioritize bringing in the essentials. We'll get back to importing more of these after General Jian makes his triumphant return. Currently, there's only one waterway open, from Port Gunchao in the south of the city. The rear guards would regularly go there to escort goods. What more do I know? The military rarely buys this fruit for rations due to its short shelf life. Plus, it looks too much like a grenade, and that could cause some issues.
Damn. Thank you. That's crazy. Have you eaten mangosteen? No? Question mark? IRL, the word grenade comes from the French word for pomegranate, which, since it was the same size and shape.
Master Tianxing, have you found the person you're looking for?
Wait, it's not a joke? Are they actually real fruit?
Yes, I found Zhuyan. We will return to the city with the logistics team. We will go find Mr. Zhang Ye to let him know he is safe.
Didn't want to leave?
Zhuyan is a man full of courage. Influenced by his veteran grandpa's tales, he longs to join the military and aid in humanity's battle against tacit discords. The journey with you has exposed me to immense suffering, but the battles on the front line must be even more brutal than what I've witnessed. Countless lives have been lost in this war. Master Rongfu once told me, the best sages gain enlightenment in the military. The mediocre sages gain enlightenment in the bustling cities, and the worst sages gain enlightenment in seclusion.
That's an interesting saying you got there. Native to Malaysia and Indonesia, I think. They require tropical weather to grow.
I do share some of Zhuyan's feelings. However, Zhuyan disagreed with the intense training and tests required to join the military. He saw no distinction between ordinary people and resonators, and believed he could contribute on the battlefield, however small that contribution might be.
Mangosteen isn't that common in the US? Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever heard of it. I thought it was in the game. Everyone has a part to play. He's only causing trouble by staying on the battlefield. He can contribute better without fighting on the front lines.
I too found what Zhuyan said was reasonable to an extent, and I couldn't change his mind with words. So I tried to imagine what my masters would do. They'd set up a spar in this case, and if I won, they'd let me do what I wanted.
So, you beat him up?
I didn't mean to beat him up for nothing. My masters taught me valuable lessons through sparring, and I gained important insights from those fights. Now, who do you think won that fight?
You pretended to lose, and you won. Pretended to lose? Nah, you won.
All tangles untied, all glare tempered, all dust smoothed. It is like a deep pool that never dries. How true! I've come to understand this line more.
So did you win?
I promised not to use my forte in the battle, but Zhuyan still couldn't take a single blow from me. After his defeat, Zhuyan seemed to realize his weakness. Talking about confronting the tacit discords on the battlefield would be mere lip service, he said. He was just trying to convince himself that he could make a difference, not wanting to acknowledge his own limitations.
I wasn't like 100% sure for a while if she won or if she lost, because she talks in like she talks going back and forth between talking to us and like quoting things that she's wrapping her head around and kind of going like, oh, that's what that one thing means. That's what that line means. And it's like, give her a minute. She's speaking Kung Fu Panda riddles. That is honestly a great way of describing it.
I heard you two still have other matters to attend to. When you have the time, let's catch up at Liu Shan Tea House. It's my great pleasure to have met you.
Oh, bye-bye. Us running into Master Tianxing was a one-off incident. If the mangosteen indicates something about war, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey?
The civilizations are born from war and suffer from war. Perhaps she wants me to meet someone. Perhaps the moment hasn't arrived yet. She's just giving me a chance to do a certain thing. What? That civilizations are born from war and suffer from war? She wants me to meet someone. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not 100% sure. This is like one of those things where there's like a lot of information being told that I need like to reread to wrap my like mind around what's actually being said.
Have you thought of something, Rover?
I think.
Mention the Tacit Discord outbreak. Mention the Mangostein's route of transportation. Mention the general you saw. Route of transportation.
So Madam Magistrate wants to tell us something about the Mangostein's route of transportation? The quartermaster said the Mangosteins are transported by boat from the south. We haven't reached the front lines yet, but I can already smell the iron in the air. I sense tension and unease. Our soldiers stationed at the borders. I hope they're okay.
Uh-oh. My hand, it's hungry. My hand is hungry again. Is it my little Sukuna? What the heck? Is that in my head? Is this a brain blast? Hey, yo, what? What? For Jimmy Neutron, I know. I'm like, what is all of this? Is this in my head or are we seeing something? Oh my goodness. Oh, are we getting like a vision of the front lines? General. Hey, yo. The music. The music coming in. When he did that. We love badass entrances. Let's go. Oh my goodness. The dragon.
Follow the Qinglong to war.
Oh my god. He's so cool though. And just like that, I'm on the front lines. Whoa.
Time to fight back. To advance. Time to fight back. Bide the time. Wind Rider. Tell truth from the side.
Hearing Yang Yang's calls, you slowly wake from the
What's the
consciousness.
matter? Are you all right?
I had a vision. I had a brain blast. Freaking. I may have resonated with the Tacit Discord. It was the brain blast.
Oh, I was worried. You just stood there and gazed into the distance. You were unresponsive when I tried talking to you.
Oh, well.
What did you see?
Is that what I looked like?
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of the Tacit Discord. I think I saw what was happening in the Norfall Barrens.
Describe the woman in red first. Describe the general in teal first. I saw like a very, very, very brief glimpse of the woman in red.
An imposing warrior wielding the power of a Qinglong. The Qinglong is the Midnight Ranger's emblem. It's also the symbol of General Tian, the leader of all Midnight Rangers.
Uh-huh.
The front lines are not far from here. General Tian must be there, fighting alongside our soldiers to keep the Tacit Discords away.
But I've never met him.
It doesn't seem like a coincidence. We arrived near the battlefield right when General Tien was leading an attack against the Tacit Discords. Your vision. It might be what was happening on the battlefield not far away.
It's real. Something's not right. A lot of things aren't right.
The battle itself is a clear sign of an anomaly. The streams from the Norfolk Barrens feel more suffocating than ever. Rover, something on that battlefield must be connected to you. Though we have no idea what it is.
There's something inside me. There's always been a voice. There's something inside of me. Oh man, that's terrifying.
But I didn't hear anything or sense any frequencies.
And that's how this thing's gonna eat me from the inside out, because no one else knows about it. Maybe I can what? Can what? Maybe if we just like pinch our hand, it'll annoy it, you know? And make it wake up. Like, hey, I know you're in there. Oop.
Rover?
According to Baja, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords.
Mm-hmm.
Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
Ooh, wait, what the heck? Our eyes were gold.
Teacher Village in the Central Plains.
Act 2, Echoing March, complete.
This must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source.
Oh, you're right. It's full
And
of
now,
purple leaves.
The hatred and pain is so strong in this place.
Ruh-roh.
I don't even need to concentrate to feel it. Rover, something terrible must have happened here.
Is it getting more gray? Special bonus. Each tacit field has a unique special buff. The tacit field located in the Central Plains periodically generates concerto energy.
We have to be cautious.
Oh, are we?
This is a tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first.
Are we in the... Oh, okay. We're literally in that gray spot on the map. Okay, I see what's happening.
Leave it to me.
We're not playing that.
Strike the shadows.
Uh-oh. You think? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Something came out of the hole. Purify? Ominous star unlocked.
I think I found something, Rover.
Purge it. How the heck do I purge it? Oh, already did.
Watch out.
Hello? It's talking.
Something's not right. Why wouldn't it attack us?
Look at its little feet, though.
Brother.
Uh-oh. Talk to it. Attack it. What? Talk to it?
Brother. Brother. Help!
What the heck is this
Help.
thing? Is this a person turned mutant? Who's your brother?
Help!
It seems to only repeat these lines. This is not a common tacit discord.
Oh my gosh, guys. It's corruption. It's corruption. It's repeating the same line.
Tacit discords attack other living beings because they need to feed on those frequencies to make themselves whole again. When frequencies are scattered and recombined, a new tacit discord is born. This one probably devoured the frequencies of humans, turning the last bits of a human's consciousness into such monotonous mumbles. Are these words the last cries of someone innocent? Who is behind this twisted plot?
The last cries of someone innocent, chat. The Nikkei brain rot has got into her. Crouches down, hands the tacit discord on the head. As she focuses on the streams, sorrow fills her expression. Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Are you talking to it?
No, that's beyond my ability. I just sensed some complex feelings from it. A mixture of deep sadness and eager anticipation.
What do you mean, eager anticipation? Is it still hungry? Is fire okay to be obsessed? I'm obsessed with the characters in combat right now. I think. Story-wise, I'm still trying to figure out what's going on, really. But I will say, I'll comment this before I keep going really quick, before I forget. That last bit back at the camp reminded me, like, of why I paused on it. Because that whole bit at the camp, just that's the issue I think I have with like the start of wuwa, is that they say a lot of stuff that could honestly probably be condensed into like 5 sentences and it would be a lot more comprehensive. But instead it's like a whole bunch of words being thrown at you that some of them mean something that actually directly like relates to the plot, and then half of it is just like fluff.
Rover, I think I know what's going on here.
Go ahead.
It seems to be begging for help, but it's not asking us to help it. I can sense the pained cries of this tacit discord. No, the cries of this whole village.
The newer regions are a good deal better? That's what I've heard. Hence why I'm trying it.
The village is crying, waiting for rescue. Something truly awful must have happened here, and the victims' reverberations still linger. Based on the evidence we've found and the condition of these ruins, that didn't happen all too long ago. I can still feel it in the streams. Perhaps the tacit field has kept this village from being discovered. Or maybe someone has been intentionally concealing it. Anyway, there must be something we can do. We may find the victims nearby. I can feel someone connected to what happened here is still close. This place is dangerous. I'll inform Chuzia about what happened here. Can we continue our search before the official investigators arrive? Sorry, I know it doesn't sound very convincing. It's just a hunch of mine, and I don't have any evidence to back it up.
No, not at all. I believe you. This is where Shinji's token has pointed to.
Thank you, Rover. Please stay vigilant. As for the little one here, let's leave it be.
The little one? Oh, Nar. Where's the other one? Tacit Discord has said too much in 1.0. Like I said, they have a lot of fluff.
Ritualistic wooden plaques. But why are they here? These plaques are usually placed in ancestral shrines. They seem to belong to a different time. I remember reading about something like this. People held large-scale ancient rituals periodically in their villages, driven by certain beliefs.
So did this village accidentally summon something they shouldn't have?
I see. Let's check somewhere else.
That would be pretty rough. Larger fragment of a wooden plaque with mysterious carvings. The meaning of the patterns is unknown. Yes. Go to a random, no-name-ish remote village that also is possibly doing rituals. What's this? Oh. They summon the blue eyes white dragon.
The area is a mess, but it doesn't look like a war zone. Someone was hurt and dragged away. Look, there are many footprints here. These are traces left by a fight.
Uh-huh.
Someone was injured.
And then what? We're dragged away?
These cards. Ah, I see. The Fraxidus is likely behind it all.
The what?
The Fraxidus?
Yes. I don't know much about the Fraxidus, but as an outrider, I've worked on related cases. It's a group of extremists obsessed with fusing humans with tacit discords.
Oh.
They've caused terror attacks of various scales around the world.
Fusing them?
Fusing humans and tacit discords.
What the heck does that create?
We've seen signs of their presence in Jinzhou, left by lower-ranked members called artificers. Above the artificers are the overseers, leaders with eerie abilities and unknown intentions. They pose a far bigger threat.
Overseers?
No one knows their true intentions. Some members speak of world destruction, while others claim they seek eternal power. And there is one particularly insane overseer. He's crazy even by Fraxidus standards.
Insane overseer? He's crazy even by Frax. Okay.
A man who sees no order and revels in destruction. I've seen similar cards in the physical evidence file of the Fraxidus-related cases.
Oh, Nar. Is it Nanook? If he looks anything like Nanook, then like,
They belong to this one overseer I'm talking about. They call him Scar.
Yang Yang, that sounds like a kind of hot name. So, be careful. Be very careful what you're gonna say after this.
If he's responsible for what happened to these villagers, who knows what kind of cruel and twisted atrocities he's capable of.
Mm-hmm. He's an overseer. Like, straight up, Yang Yang almost made me stop playing immediately. Does Scar have a brother named Mufasa? Shut up.
Huh?
Was that a cat? Oh. Kitty! Oh! Oh no! Ma'am! Oh, wait, did she just get taken?
Guess you won't need my self-introduction.
Ah!
Oh, I spent so much
Oh no, not the
time on
cards! Not the cards! I love cards! Wait! Oh no! Oh no! What is this music? Ah, jeez. Hello? Where did you take her? Your Scar?
If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar.
What is this music? It's an asshole with cards. This is not a drill. I know!
Cruel and twisted maniac.
Love cards? Does this mean you loved Hisoka? I was not anti him. Where is Yang Yang?
We deserve a meeting free of such.
Chill out.
disturbances,
I'm
don't
being
you
so
agree?
calm.
The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment.
Oh my gosh. Oh no. What do you want?
Don't worry, I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is sick.
Just yet? Do you have a tacit mark? sir?
Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment.
He's like covered head
Forget
to
about
toe.
that irrelevant person, will you?
Irrelevant?
To share with you.
Wait, is it on his neck?
To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories.
It's on his neck. How did you know?
So, it's true.
Stop, his voice is so fun. Also, with the card thing, it's the aesthetic. It's like one of the reasons I love Aventurine. One of the reasons I love Tiki and D. Gray Man. The like gambler poker card aesthetic, add that to a character and I'm just like, ooh, that's a plus. That's a plus. His pants used to have a stripe down the middle.
That makes sense, given how fragile you were when you woke up, or I would have questioned the authenticity of those rumors.
Uh-huh. You followed me? That's true, I saw you from the back.
Oh, I am flattered.
Oh my goodness.
No need to be so on edge. By now, you should have realized I'm just one of the onlookers.
Stop, why was that hot? Why was that kind of hot the way he did that? Oh man.
But out of all the onlookers, I'm the only one who came forward to meet you with absolute honesty.
Uh-huh.
Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center of conflict.
Ooh. Is the cat okay? Oh my gosh, you're right. Did he teleport the cat away too?
You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for possession over you.
What forces?
From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are.
He's tall? Hello?
The world is a cruel place. You are a living, breathing person, but you're just a pawn to many.
It's the curse of being an MC.
That's why I'm here. Because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to tell you the truth. I am so sorry for everything you're about to face.
What? What?
But truth hurts sometimes.
As if you were any different? You're just trying to make me join your side? Is he? Is he?
You could say I'm looking forward to your choice.
Okay, Crow 2.0.
My goal is simple. I just want to deepen our mutual understanding, nothing more.
Where's the phone immediately option? Listen. All things considered, I've only been here for like a day and a half. You know, do I really know which side to join?
Come on. Observe the surroundings a little more and tell me what you see.
Supposedly you did it.
As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface. And our little game will become even more entertaining.
Oh my gosh, he wants to play with me, chat.
And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone
Ah!
time. That's all.
What did the Fraxidus do to this village?
Why do you have to assume we are the culprits?
Like mentioned in chat, you do have the pretty standard villain design going on.
Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here.
Ooh, did they summon something that they weren't supposed
I won't
to?
tell you everything just yet. That's too boring. As I said, why don't you take a look around and see for yourself?
Because if they were doing freaky voodoo-y rituals that they weren't supposed to.
Go ahead. What do you see?
A large-scale ritual. People were injured. Oh, yes, ritual.
Bravo! Didn't think you'd catch on to that.
I'm smart. Oh my gosh. He complimented me. He praised me on my smarts.
Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn?
Also, I would say his hair is more white red than silver red. The villagers killed each other. The Fraxidus manipulated the villagers. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. I feel like the pretty standard one would be that they were manipulated, but the fact that it says the villagers killed each other as an option is crazy. Did they do it because they were manipulated?
I see you don't really trust those villagers.
I don't know them.
So they were right about you. You are indeed quite exceptional. I like it. Your keen observation, precise judgment, and accurate understanding of human nature.
Oh my god, he sees it, chat. You know, Scar, I do try my best. I do try my best in like every game I play. Scar hasn't seen you try to complete puzzles yet. Shut the hell up. Too close. Maybe to you.
Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is far more complicated than you think.
Which is?
First, who are the players in our tale?
Oh. Ooh.
An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple villagers.
Ooh.
Next, what makes up our main plot? False devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings, and the one vulnerable soul pushed onto a path of destruction by the masses.
What?
Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more.
What? Oh my gosh. Investigate the clues that Scar provided. Optional, question Scar. Oh my gosh. His posing though. Also, the attitude and smug grins are very villain coded. I wouldn't say the attitude and smug grins are like very villain coded in like the stereotypical sense per se. Right now, I'm like on the fence of he could be very like villain coded, but also the energy that he's giving me right now is like he could be on the villain side, but as of right now in this moment, he's more like teasing and like poking and prodding to see like where my mind is in a are you interesting or not kind of way, you know? Like he's not gonna like directly tell me anything. He wants me to like either figure things out or like come to my own conclusions, and then like based on my like answers would like determine if he sees me as like a boring person or as like someone worth his interest. And then also there's like a slight Stellaron Hunters way about him, you know? Where how the Stellaron Hunters are like kind of puppeteers of a situation. And they could be seen as like bad guys in some scenes, but then in other scenes, they're like observers slash they give slight nudges to keep the story going. And like that's like my initial first impressions of him.
Huh? What is it? Are you back for some chit-chat?
I needed another hint. Just tell me the truth, all of it. Ooh, another hint.
I see. So, you want to cheat, huh?
No, it was an option to talk to you again.
A clever move, unbound by convention. I like it. But I'm not telling you more. Not yet. Wouldn't want our first conversation to become a boring exchange of words.
Ooh, what did I say?
Just parroting each other's
What did I
lines.
say?
You don't want to disappoint me so soon, Rover.
I was right! Attack him. Fine, I'll go look for clues. That's crazy. Yeah, he wants to know me more. Specifically to see if I'm boring or not. What's over here? A crumpled page from a children's book rests on a torn piece of diary paper with childish handwriting. Read the diary. Oop. 312. Hi, I found a new home and the nice uncle gave me this cool new book to write in. Our old home was scared by monsters, so we went on a super long journey to find this new place. I asked when Mommy and Daddy will catch up with me, and Uncle said really soon. Can't wait for them to join us here. The new place is so sunny and has a huge tree that grows peaches. Not many people from here go to the big city though. I just want Mommy and Daddy to find me quick. And then at the end of the year, today it's my birthday. Everyone is being really nice, saying I'm their lucky charm because I can keep those mean monsters away. I'm really happy and everyone likes me lots. We had cake and noodles and I got presents too. It's been forever since I saw Mommy and Daddy though. Hope they'll come back. Will they come back? Oh no. First off, I don't think they will. Secondly, I wonder if she's a resonator. If she's keeping monsters away. The way it went from... Wait. It went December 5th? Why did they spell it out? This marks my 4th birthday here. And our village head made it official I'm his daughter now. But before that, everyone was already being taking care of me and shared with me delicious meals. My father told me I'm a child of the... Is it Chi-Chi village? And I should consider myself lucky. I feel really fortunate to be loved by so many people. Even though my powers are still small, I'll do my best to continue protecting the village from being invaded by tacit discords. I knew she was a resonator. I knew she was a resonator. But also, the village head just took her as a daughter? Didn't she? The nice uncle gave me this cool new book to write in. So was it just a random uncle? Just a random guy that she met? Also, the spelling and the way it goes from 12/5 to December 5th. Was this like a year later? Or a couple years later?
Our story begins here.
Mm-hmm.
Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, lived a flock of carefree lambs.
Well, that shepherd looks like a very nice and swell guy.
In the day, they toiled for food. And when evening fell, they sought refuge from the looming threat of wolves.
Oh no. quite the storyteller, aren't you? Hey, yo, let him keep going. I like the fact that he's providing us visuals and pictures.
Fables. Stories told and retold through the ages. The ancient art of conveying hidden truths through fiction. But they always draw from real life, don't they?
He goes from one birthday to my 4th birthday here. Oh. Got you. 4 years later. That makes so much more sense. I was low-key like, she's writing really swell and coherent for a 4-year-old. Wow. That makes a lot more sense. Her 4th birthday in the village. Damn, that's a long time.
The same story gets told by many, and each person brings their own spin, their own focus.
This 1-year-old sure can, right? Well, again, I was thinking 3-year-old.
Whatever you learn from it is just one of countless different interpretations.
Damn, she's a genius.
Like us now, caught in a carefully crafted plotline, a scheme I had no hand in.
Why did you need the freaking community note, sir? Did you have a hand in it or no?
This village marks the beginning of my story with Jinzhou.
Oh. Ooh, his chuckle?
So that magistrate led you here to meet me.
Wait.
Such a clever move on her part.
Remember how I said that before this point, they were giving us like so many words and dialogue and questions that were kind of going in circles and probably could have been summarized in like 5 sentences? The fact that like he just TLDR'd what the hell we were trying to figure out up until this point is crazy. I love him so much already. Not his design, not his like character and stuff. Put all of that to the side. What makes me really, really like him right now is the fact that low-key, he has been the most coherent isn't the word per se. He's been the most like digestible person we've met so far. We're like, I can understand everything he's saying. Even if he throws out like a question here or there, I still understand like what he's asking. Like, it's great. The writing between him and other characters we've met, as hot as they are, Yang, I forgot her name, but the Journey to the West girl, I freaking love their designs. But sitting through like their discussions compared to like how easy it is to have a discussion with him is like night and day, low-key. We tried to make you use your brain, but since you don't have one, we'll just tell you. But like, that's the thing though. They were doing it in a way that it wasn't about using your brain. It was like needlessly complicated to use your brain, if that makes sense. You know? Like, I get you want like, yeah, use your brain, but we're doing too much. And the puzzle was lost in translation of what you're trying to figure out. The guy that tries to speak mysteriously is the most straightforward. It's freaking great. Follow the TD to find more clues. Like, yeah, again, the writing going on right now between everything that we just went through before this, night and day. The tree branches are loaded with paper slips, each containing someone's wish. The words on most of the notes are soaked and no longer legible. You gotta hook me first before you try drowning me in fluff? Exactly, exactly. Read the paper slips. I hear 2.0 and beyond has much better writing. That's also what I've heard. Paper slip. I hope the cat is okay. I hope the cat is okay too. I hope Yang Yang's also okay. Wherever they went. But I feel like he didn't do anything to them. Like he said, I don't want anything to interrupt our alone time. So I think he just like temporarily moved them somewhere else. Will this really work? If it does, I wish I could stand up again. I want money. I want enough money to last a lifetime. Amazing. Thank you, Lord. My legs have truly healed. No, Mother just died and left me some money, but I don't want my wish to come true with this. I want my mother back. I want back. Strange. It did make me stronger, but lately I seem to be getting weak again, and I can't. My body without. Is it because I haven't sacrificed enough? Please, please, don't take away my wish. I'll give you anything. Is this really what we all wanted? Don't take away my wish. Something made them stronger, but then now they're getting weak. I haven't sacrificed enough. This is giving me like genie vibes. Yeah, right? Messed up genie. Yeah. I'm getting like genie vibes, but also like equivalent exchange vibes, where it's like they had to give something to get something, but then the something that they got, you know, like some messed up fairy tale genies, if you don't say it very specifically, it comes with caveats. It comes with, you didn't read the fine print. Another crumpled page from a children's book, half buried in the mud. The monkey's paw. Yes.
One day, a shepherd visited the village.
Hey, yo. The shepherd turned into a wolf that they were trying to... And the sheep, the eyes are also red. It really is corruption, chat. Yeah, Hiro, shut the hell up. Don't you dare.
The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. The lambs, drawn in by his words, soon lived in comfort and security.
Is that the end of your story?
Nope, quite the opposite. The shepherd's arrival is only the beginning.
What the hell is the fire back here? Did they sacrifice something?
With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant their every wish. His flock obeyed, bowing their heads, pleading for better food and shelter.
Uh-huh.
They no longer had to struggle for survival, as their once meager lives were replaced with endless luxury.
At the cost of what?
The flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god, praising him and holding him in the highest regard.
I like how we don't say anything.
What's wrong? Does my story make you uncomfortable?
Yes.
Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing irresistible temptation and pressure from your peers. Wouldn't you bow down and beg for food from your master?
We are all created equal. There should be no hierarchy.
Oh, so we agree already. You are right. But the world we live in falls short of our ideals. The shepherd still reigns, and the lambs have grown complacent.
Uh-huh. The music right now? The music, in case like you weren't already feeling like uncomfortable, uneasy.
It's up to the two of us to make that ideal world a reality.
More clues. Still not over. What happened? What happened to the shepherd and the lambs? What did the shepherd do? Did he eat the lambs? Did all the lambs? The long way. Rock. A crumbled page from a children's book silently resting on the ground.
The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new god every night, except the one little black lamb.
Hey, yo. Is that supposed to be you, Scar? But also this moon, very soul eater?
As each night passed, it was the only one to notice how its flock was dwindling away.
Oh my gosh. They are being eaten or sacrificing. I don't know.
Rover, do you think someone would give you what you want without taking anything from you?
I believe in quid pro quo. It is the law of equivalent exchange.
I once believed that too. Thought as long as I paid a high enough price, I could get my desired outcome.
He said I. He said I. So that is him?
But true equality is scarce. Always has been. The world was never a fair place. Wouldn't you agree? To receive equal retribution, one must give more and more and more.
I wonder who the shepherd was.
When every wish comes with a hefty price, people weigh their options carefully. When they can make someone else bear the price, they all rush to make more wishes. They don't consider they too may one day pay for another's selfish desire. Funny, isn't it?
Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Very funny. I wonder what this thing is that we're following. In terms of like, Yang Yang said it fucked up people. I wonder if it sucked up anyone in particular. The little girl. Maybe. No, wait, she was saying brother. You find some markings on the walls. As you lean in closer to look, you notice some faint markings on the wall. Words like monster, witch, banish her, and all her fault are written thickly on the wall. Oh, this is a house. A crumbled page from a children's book silently resting on the ground.
Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual, but the black lamb was nowhere to be found.
Oh my gosh, you were right. It's a black goat, maybe as in reference to the original scapegoat.
The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. One that our black lamb violated by telling the truth. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes because no more sacrifices were being made. After witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd, what do you suppose the white lambs did? Ah, those oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome demon was right under their noses.
Uh-huh. Tell Scar your theory of what had happened. Oh my gosh. This is kind of scary, sir. What the hell? Yeah, and that's just one house. The very first one was a resonator that was protecting them. And then that one, all those markings on the wall said like witch and banish her. So was she the one that they turned against?
Well done. You didn't let any details slip. Now, I wonder, what is your takeaway from this story?
People are scary.
Answer me and I'll reveal the truth of what happened. Who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs?
The shepherd, the white lambs, the black lamb. Low key, I would be super curious to know what the answer choices would be. For like everything that wasn't the answer that I would pick, like the black lamb and stuff. The real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs. The shepherd and the white lambs. It kind of depends, because I'm not sure on if the shepherd was like actively doing it, like something, without like the white lambs actually knowing, or were the white lambs doing the thing obliviously, not obliviously, but like, you know, pretending it wasn't happening, but like they were doing it, you know? If sacrifices were demanded, wouldn't it be up to the white lambs to perform the sacrifices, not the shepherd? The white lambs were complicit. That's the word. Complicit. Like, I feel like they knew what was happening, even if the shepherd was the one that was like doing the thing.
Brilliant answer. You saw past the obvious. The true culprit was not the shepherd, but the white lambs who chose to follow his rules.
Wow, look at y'all, chat.
The shepherd never forced them into anything. He merely presented a
He
choice,
said, "Called it."
a possibility. No one would have been killed if they simply refrained from making those wishes. Their greed and indifference were the cause of it all.
Damn.
Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes?
Is that his way of calling you dumb? Like he didn't even expect you to guess the obvious? No, I think he was saying like most people he would talk to would guess the obvious. So he's like pleasantly surprised. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes? Their sincerity, their lives, everything they owned. Their sincerity is an interesting answer. I feel like it's kind of all three. I feel like it's like an all of the above. Because everything they owned kind of is their lives and their sincerity. Unless we're talking about like the material things. Because I feel like they still died. Their sincerity. I'm curious what he means by this.
They must have poured their sincerity into it, no doubt. But that's not much of a price, is it?
Okay.
Here's my final question. What happened to the Black Lamb? Don't rush, Rover. Take your time. What is the truth you've uncovered?
It was murdered by its flock and the shepherd. It was executed because its flock was deceived. It survived along with all the other lambs. How optimistic! Executed because its flock was deceived. Gosh, I can't tell if like this really is a hell in human corruption and stuff, or if he really is like a master gaslighter. Murdered by its flock and the shepherd. I mean, what gets me is that they were dancing around what looked like cooking meat. And they were like, and the black lamb was nowhere to be found. It was like, they're eating him. I also don't like one because it includes the shepherd. Well, like, the shepherd still is like a part of the problem, you know?
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of
we
lambs.
talked this time?
The flock found out the truth, but chose to be his accomplices, and they willingly offered the black lamb as another sacrifice.
Oh.
That's right.
Inciting the lambs.
Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village.
All right. What
terrified
happened?
of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance.
This reminds me of Sparkle.
Slowly,
Whenever Sparkle did that like
gained
really long
control
quest
over the flock,
and then told us at the
and
end
the
of it.
lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice.
Oh.
The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter
They're
or
disappearing.
sustenance.
They're disappearing.
After the black lamb's exile, more
Ooh,
lambs
look at their
continued
eyes.
to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules. He withheld his wish-granting power as punishment.
Oh no, they're facing him.
From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. they too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. So they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes.
The sound
again
effects?
and again.
The sound effects?
Until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. Lab got in their way.
Oh, they got angry.
That of the shepherd's greedy pursuit,
Oh, no!
sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground.
Wait, and then that's the fire that they were cooking the meat over, and then they walked away with their eyes red. Oh my god.
How do you like my story, Rover?
This game should have started out this way. Absolutely. Absolutely. It took about 6-ish hours to get to this point. This should have been a lot sooner, because this is crazy.
What really happened here? I suppose you already have it figured out? The black lamb who rebelled against the rules, and the white lambs who succumbed to their greed. The innocent maiden sacrificed, and the villagers who turned on each other in a ruthless frenzy.
Oh. So then the black lamb was that little girl resonator? Ah, jeez. So who's the shepherd, right?
They had it coming.
Sir.
All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock
It was
in
him.
check and
It was him, wasn't it?
maintained the status quo.
Is that why you became a shepherd yourself? Wait. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock in check and maintained the status quo. Is that why you became a shepherd? So he didn't start off as the shepherd?
Fun answer, but no. Not even close. I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I, we are the black lamb. The one who breaks the rules.
Okay, so that makes sense because it did have his scars. He who fights too long against dragons becomes a dragon himself. Ooh. As in, like, you're fighting against shepherds and then you become a shepherd. He's saying like he was never a shepherd and never will be, but the rover's telling him that he became one. But he's seeing it as like he's not. I'm a little bit confused as to how the little girl plays a role in this. Not the little girl, but the resonator girl. Because it sounds like she was a sacrifice. But then he's also saying that he was a black lamb. So did he see her get sacrificed as like another black lamb? Or is it like, she was the sacrifice, but he's seen and experienced a similar story himself? Because of the fact that like, we also discovered clues with like this little girl's like notes and this house where they obviously got mad at like a girl, means that there was a female, who I'm pretty sure was a resonator, that may or not be like that lived in this story. Like he's using her story as like a means of conveying the metaphor. So did she sacrifice her brother? We're good.
Interesting, Rover. I'm liking you more and more.
The controller did not like us calling it a sheep.
Well then, let's see if this black lamb is going to end up like you say.
Okay, okay. The card! Wait, what? Oh! Are we fighting him? Is he a boss fight? Of course he's a boss fight. Ooh. Break Scars Elysium. Stop, this is so pretty. A card with a goat's head on it. Did it really have a goat's head? Resurrection point activated. Ooh, resurrection point. Oh.
Welcome to the realm of endless chaos.
This music build up.
Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take?
Ooh. Domain expansion. Oh man. Okay, I'm trying to get to that door. Oh, there's cards. There's cards in the sky. I can see the goat. I have so many questions. Oh, look at the car. Something modern.
Oh, you found us already.
Who's us? This music is such a build-up. If it builds into something, I'm gonna lose my mind. Resurrection point activated.
Shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. Fleece of white, black, and red. Who's the sweetest one ahead?
Hey yo, sir. You can sing me lullabies any day. Hello.
Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Join them on this right path. And I've got a scorchingly delightful welcome for you up ahead.
Stop. I'm obsessed with him, chat. I freaking love him. Oh man.
Don't rush. One slip and you'll shatter to pieces.
Brad salutes you.
Lock on! Fire!
Where was this writing 6 hours ago? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It does low-key feel like it's almost two different games.
Such brutality! Can't you see? We are kindred spirits after all.
Are we?
Shh, don't be so quick to deny it. Now that I
Fine,
have
Scar.
you here standing before me, I'd love to hear your answers.
Oh man. He heard you, I know. I wonder if the shepherd was the guy that adopted the girl. Wasn't he the village head? Possibly. I guess the village head would be the shepherd and not somebody else. Wait. If the village head was the shepherd, then he told her that she would fight the Tacit Discords. Doom Sheep Yowie?
Tell me,
Ooh.
do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lamb? If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunacy, would you call them the last one of reason or the sole apostle? Think
Wait,
about
what?
it. The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the black lamb can reclaim the trust of its herd.
What?
Then, eventually, there will be none left to be victims or aggressors. Listen carefully. Let's try.
I feel like I know what you're trying to say, but you're saying it in like a really like crazy way. Of like, oh, he's lost his mind, you know? Is he wrong though? No, like that's the thing. Like I get what he's trying to say.
Careful.
But like he's coming across as someone who kind of maybe lost it on his journey of getting there, you know?
No worries. Listen carefully. Here's to
Oh, that was like the slap to end all slaps.
a little mishap.
Oh, yang, I'm trying to.
Such a pesky girl.
Where the heck are you talking from? Life Bane reversal. He's got that kind of Heath Ledger Joker vibe. Yeah, like, I can see the points that you're trying to make, but you don't seem quite stable in the head.
Rover? Rover!
What the heck? I am once again with my head in her lap. Yang, where's Scar?
I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh, the heck?
Oh. Should I thank you for showing me
Yeah, where's the
mercy?
cat?
Stay away from him!
Oh. Hello? Hello? Who are you? Oh, who are you?
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
Oh my gosh, stop. Stop. I want them both.
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind.
Mysterious woman in red.
Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
Hey, yo, her voice? She's missing an eye. Or her eye's injured. And his eye is scarred.
Look at you, rushing in to protect your precious, perfect movement. No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. don't need you to tell me what to do. Rover, it seems our happy little date
I like
has
them.
come to
I
an
like
end.
them both. I like them both a lot. Their designs are fascinating. Also, not the freaking death flower in her design. Oh, her arm. I was like, where's her tacit mark? I see it. It's on her arm.
But don't forget my sincere reminders. Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble?
All in, one would say. I think out of all the tacit marks that I've seen, his makes me the most uneasy, I guess, when it comes to tacit marks, because of the way it goes horizontally on his neck like that. All the other like tacit marks locations have been kind of like, you know, oh, that's an interesting spot. That's interesting. But his is like very yikes, you know?
The choice is yours. I know how smart you are. You won't make a hasty decision.
Not to mention, like, in the context of the story that he just told, and if he is, like, the black goat in the scenario that potentially, like, got sacrificed, then did the white lambs in the story slit his, you know, like, ooh. Ooh.
We'll meet again in the not too distant future.
They're gone.
He winked at me,
Should
chat.
we go after them?
He winked at me. Oh my gosh, stop. Not the way the mark is on the portal. Never mind, are you alright? Let's skip it for now. Never mind. Are you alright?
No. Don't worry. I'm okay. Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. He trapped me in confinement, and I could only sense that it wasn't far from here.
He winked. Second date confirmed. We're married? Absolutely. Absolutely. We totally are. He's in love with me.
It took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry, Rover. If only I could have reached you sooner.
I mean, I was having, honestly, a very, very fun time with Scar. I'm not gonna lie. You're safe now, and that's all I care. I broke free from it, all thanks to you. We're so sweet and concerned about her. But freaking, they've been like the most interesting thing that I've seen so far. So I want to follow them. Guess who just got Jiggly? Congratulations.
Brother.
Ooh.
Brother.
Are you the white lamb or sheep, ma'am?
Why are you here, little one?
It probably hid out of fear.
I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother it mentioned. Could it be...
Scar? Oh, Nar. What?
Yes, that is a possibility, since Scar had been here before.
Oh.
Let's talk about it later. Rover, can you fill me in on what happened?
Oh, man. Is that confirmation that the sister really was a white lamb? And Scar, her brother, got sacrificed? You tell Yang Yang about what just happened and the leads you
Seems
gathered.
all the tragedies in Tea Tree Village were linked to that ritual.
And Scar was feeding me bits of info.
Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted beliefs? That does sound like something he might do.
What? Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted beliefs?
We cannot take his words for granted. Now, we must locate where the ritual took place and see for ourselves.
Yang Yang, I 100% want to hang out with Scar instead of you. Oh man. No, yeah, I wanted to like let her finish her thoughts because I was low-key gonna have an issue with her. And my issue was going to be the fact that she's so like against Scar, you know? Like he's bad, he's evil, he's manipulative, blah blah blah. That I wasn't sure if she was gonna like go over the issue of what the hell potentially happened in this village and what these villagers potentially did. You know? Like, okay, sure, he could be crazy, but what happened here on like a social world level is deeply concerning. But she said we must locate where the ritual took place and see for ourselves. So I'm willing to hear her out. Since it seems like she doubts his words, but she wants to confirm whether or not it actually happened. Yes, we should give it a check. Where'd the cat go?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Something over there?
Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
Oh. Well, that's where we were gonna go anyway, right? What's over there? What's over there? What's in the bushes? Oh my gosh. She's been following us?
They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it like you asked.
Wait, so then he was telling the truth, at least for that, potentially, when he said that the magistrate wanted us to meet him.
Is everything all right on your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
She's so pretty.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half.
Holy.
Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction. Please follow me.
Of overloading information in the beginning. You place the wooden plaque on the stone.
Look, the water is going down.
If someone picked the fight Scar instead of hear his story, they would have missed that. Wait, really? Would it have skipped over like all of it? Into the cavern. That's missable? Yeah, I'm like, wait, what?
I can't believe it.
ocean. There's a gravitational anomaly in the overworld. Use the glider in it to lift.
Listening down here.
Ooh.
How odd.
Ooh.
This place should have been soaked in water, but everything is dry here. Even the vegetation is thriving. Did Scar do this? Given his powers, it doesn't seem too hard for him.
There's another one down there. What was half of it for?
That tree. It's stunning. It's almost eerily enchanting.
Is that where my leaf came from?
Please, save us.
Uh-oh.
Are you trying to tell us about something hidden here?
She asked if Scar made this world? What is that? What the heck is this?
Where did it go?
Investigate the
Oh,
diary
is that
pages
a-
under the tree.
Diary?
Is it the little girl's notebook? Tattered diary. June 19th. Today, a strange man came to our village. He said to call him brother, if I didn't mind. He was really friendly, but for some reason, he seemed different from the people in my village. He seemed to know a lot about me, even telling me that we were of the same kind. He told me a really strange fairy tale. The ending of the fairy tale was kind of scary, but reality was even scarier, he said. He then said, "What would you do if you were the little black lamb?" Before I could think of a reply, he had already left with a cryptic, "See you next time." Ayo? I told Father about it, but he said no one like that had ever visited our village. Who could he be? July 20th. What did it say? A month later? Sorry. I'm so sorry. Smudged water stains. She's crying. If only I weren't so weak. I could have driven away those tacit discords. If Sissy didn't have to protect me. There must be a way. Father said I can manipulate the frequencies of tacit discords and humans. Sissy, I'm so sorry you look like this now. It's only temporary. I'll do everything I can to return you to what you were before. I know you can still hear me. Father promised me. He'll surely find a way to help. December 17th. So months later. It's been 3 months since that incident. Father doesn't seem to remember. I'm still keeping a diary. He gave the notebook to me, but if he found out I'd been writing about everything, he'd be so mad. He orders me to do what he says and use my powers to recombine frequencies of tacit discords. But if anyone finds out about the truth, that Sissy, who went missing, actually died trying to protect me, and then I turned her into a horrifying tacit discord, they will see me as a monster. I will be banished, and no one will ever understand or accept me with what I can do. No one except him. But will the dead really come back through frequency manipulation? And if so, what would happen to their shattered souls, trapped inside their new bodies? I really don't know. Hey yo, your father seems sus as hell. February 8th. Every day I feel more and more uneasy. The people in my village are disappearing, and those tacit discords Father has brought back. I can't shake the feeling that something is very wrong, but I am trapped, like a moth to a flame, unable to escape this dark path. I don't know what my father did. It must have been something terrible for the tension and unease here. I am not allowed outside anymore, and when I ask why, he just brushes it off. If the price for my wish to come true is more bloodshed, no date. The villagers have surrounded our house. They must have learned about it all. The murderer. Is that what they call me now? Or perhaps my father too? At this point, what difference does it make? After all that has happened, can someone come and save me? If I must pay the price for the village, if there is a God, I hope they can save my village. At the end of the last diary entry, you see a message in another handwriting. It seems you are the luckier one. So obviously Scar came to this village. This clarifies how the little girl tied into the picture. He came to the village and basically had the same conversation with her as he did with us. But he left. And then her dad was, doing some sussy weird MMR level experimenting. And the whole villagers surrounding her house and stuff explains the markings on that one fence. So like that was her house. And I feel like this last sentence was from Scar. Like he came back. It seems you are the luckier one. I'm curious if she got saved or if she died there. There's a shop that uses Tiger's Maw ore as currency. Oh. A diary. A strange diary filled with childish and broken handwriting. It emanates a strange mix of resonator and tacit discords. So she was combining things. Talk to Yang.
That girl just wanted to save her village. But those sacrifices didn't lead to redemption. I guess the tacit discord we saw stayed here to convey her last wishes. Please excuse me. It's getting a bit too cold here. Can we head back now?
Want a jacket?
Sorry, Rover. I didn't feel comfortable down there. The air was heavy in that place, without any wind to speak of. But I could still feel so many emotions and desperate cries for help. I couldn't handle it. The villagers were a complex mix of emotions. Hope, resentment, and despair. And as I read the diary, I could feel the intense sorrow and longing of its owner.
The TD you were following might either be the little girl or Sissy. Post-fusion? I feel like it was post-fusion. Or... No, it might have been the girl. It might have been the girl. Following the girl's wishes, commands. Yeah, no. But like, as far as whose wishes and like commands, like whose thoughts were they? I wasn't sure if it was like, it seemed like the girls, but then for a like brief second, I was like, is it the sisters? But then no, it does seem like the girls because she was saying brother. So like her last thoughts of like calling for brother matches the last thoughts or the last words in that diary of like hoping that someone could come and save her. Probably most likely Scar, if he was the quote unquote brother.
What was the diary's owner longing for? Was it the peaceful life she once had? Or did she miss her only family? The person who pushed her towards such a tragic end? My apologies. I got lost in thoughts again.
I understand.
I wish I could say such tragedies won't happen again. But I still lack the confidence to make that claim. It was tragedies like this that made me want to become an outrider. To become someone with the strength to stop them from ever happening again.
Is it mean? Is it mean of me to be like, I've been with Yang Yang since the very moment I opened my eyes, right? Like she was the first girl that I saw when I opened my eyes. And so we've been like traveling with her and like she's been giving us information and telling us her goals and stuff. But like that little bit of time that I spent with Scar made this game so much more interesting than all of that time I spent with her. Like, I don't want to like use the term boring, but she's like so boring by comparison.
I cannot stop the lament, but at least I should do everything in my power
That was
to
all.
help those affected by it.
Like, I feel so bad, but I'm just like, damn. You seem to be one of like my main party, but oh my gosh. Did you know Yang Yang was named Yap Yap at the start? Oh no. Oh no. I'm with you.
Really? Thank you, Rover. Dwelling on it won't do us any good. Let's go. I'll compile a report on what happened here and send it in along with the clues we've gathered. Yes, let's go back. Together.
Is that Act 3?